This is Twit.
Hey, Dave in Thousand Oaks.
Hey, Leo, how's it going?
Did I lose Alex? Did I do something wrong?
No, you got Dave.
I know. I think Alex hung up. Anyway, hi, Dave.
Hi. Listen, we got some serious problems. We got football season starting, and we got this amazing new Pac-12 network that Verizon doesn't support. Time Warner does, but they're on strike with CBS. Is there another way to get this network without going through these cable companies?
Isn't it awful? So you want to watch NFL or you want to watch college?
Well, college first, and that starts next week. So we got the whole West Coast, UCLA, SC, Cal, Stanford, Oregon, the whole thing. We can't see those games.
Isn't that
Unless
frustrating?
you're a Pac-12 network guy. I looked, Pac-12 network doesn't even have a phone number to contact them in San Francisco. It's very frustrating.
So if you are on Verizon,
yes,
you can get it. Is that what you're saying?
No, they do not offer it.
Oh, you have to get it on DirecTV. Is that right? Where do you get it?
Maybe Direct, but and then Time Warner, yes.
Okay, Time Warner. So the whole reason, of course, that they do these exclusives, and it really is terrible in college football, is because they get more money. So I guess Dish has it, DirecTV doesn't. Time Warner has it, Verizon doesn't.
But if you get Time Warner now, you don't have CBS.
Get Time Warner, you don't have CBS. By the way, they'll resolve that before the NFL starts, I'm sure. That's where it's going to really hurt, right? Doesn't CBS have a lot of NFL games? That's going to really hurt. They have, what do they have? Thursday night, Sunday? Yeah, that's gonna really hurt.
Well, there's a sensor you can download an app. Now, if I download an app,
you can't download it. Well, it says, where does it say you on the Pac-12 website?
Yes.
They have an app.
Yes.
Well, see, this is what college is doing that's smart. Is a lot of colleges. I was talking about this a couple of weeks ago. Notre Dame does this. Because boosters are a huge source of income for, alumni boosters. That's why college football is big.
Sure.
So these colleges really want to support the boosters. So what Notre Dame, for instance, does is they do it on the internet. So, yeah, I'm at Pac12.com. Watch Pac-12 videos, live Pac-12 networks. Oh, they have an Android app. Now, they may not have live streaming in the Android app, but I would bet you, just, check. You can watch Pac-12 using your TV provider's login, which, of course, that won't work because your TV provider doesn't provide it.
There you go.
Or get up-to-the-minute detail. Okay, so that's the live. And they show you, by the way, a list of TV providers. Cox does it. Dish does it, not DirecTV. Fios TV from Frontier, not Verizon. It's
crazy.
They haven't made the deals, have they?
Nope.
So
the whole West Coast is locked out.
Yeah, you'd think the West Coast would be the number one place they'd want boosters to watch. They have iPhone and Android apps. Let's see what the iPhone and Android app does. A lot of times what they do on these is they require you to demonstrate you're paying a cable company. Access to most video content is based on getting I'm reading from the Android app.
Okay.
Access to video content is based on getting a Pac-12 Network's channel through your TV provider.
You go around in a circle.
Well, for instance, if you're Comcast, as I am, you're not able to log in and watch live content. You have to be Dish, Time Warner, Cox, Bright House, Bend, Canby, Crestview, Frontier, Suddenlink, etc. So, yeah, they didn't make the deals.
Yeah.
And it's dumb of them because they're going to probably forego some alumni support because they're not available for all the alums.
Right.
So there's nothing you can do, and this is the strangle. By the way, this is all going to change.
It is strangle.
It's the stranglehold that network and cable companies have on content. But if you're a smart content provider, you're kind of caught right now. You'd love to believe me, Pac-12 would love to get to you. They want everybody to watch who can. In fact, they'd love to charge you directly. That's what Notre Dame does. Yeah. Hey, I'll take your $150 a season. No problem. The problem is they do that, then the cable companies say, well, then you're not going to do a deal with us.
Jeez.
And so the cable companies still have this stranglehold, but this is ending, and they know it, by the way. They're terrified.
It does take a while, I guess.
It does. We're in a transitional period. Remember, 10 years ago, you couldn't have watched football on the internet. It wouldn't have enough bandwidth on a dial-up. It's only recently, relatively, that we have enough, that it's widespread enough bandwidth to watch this stuff over the internet. You want to do something I want to do, a lot of people want to do, called cord cutting. I want to get rid of my premium cable subscriptions. I want to get rid of the satellite dish. I want high-speed internet, and that's it. And I want to get everything over the internet. I'm an internet broadcaster. I want to see these days happen soon. It's good for me as an internet broadcaster. But the problem is that if you have an existing business, this is always the difficulty, and you see it a lot in digital, in all kinds of digital. If you have an existing business, you're afraid of cannibalizing your existing business. Why do you think the New York Times is having such a hard time moving to the internet? They can't kill the paper. That's why the Washington Post and the Boston Globe were fire-sailed off to companies that had other interests because it's so difficult to balance the old business model and the new. That's why Kodak went Chapter 11. It's not that Kodak didn't have a good digital strategy. They did. They couldn't make as much money out of it. They made more money on processing and film. And so when that business died, so did Kodak. So did Polaroid. So this is it's always tough. It's bad for us as consumers because we lose out, at least in the short term. But in the long run, we'll all win because you'll be able to go directly to the content creators and buy their content directly. They prefer that. Why do they need the middleman? They don't want the middleman. It's just that historically, the middleman was doing the delivery, and they needed it. Just like you used to have a record company, because historically, the record company got you in record stores. That isn't much use anymore. You don't really need a record company. And soon, we won't need cable companies, and I cannot wait. Oh, I cannot wait. Those will be good days.